Hey, thought I'd give a quick little video. Probably do 2, 3 runs just so I can talk through the runs as I do them. But for Shrouded Ajanara, a couple people were asking in the Discord here. So here we go. So if you're gonna do Shrouded Ajanara, a couple things. Easy mode. You want to do this. You want to do it as soon as you can. Usually, if you can manage, let's say like 8 million, 6, 7 million. Once you got all your mythic accessories, depending on your class, even before that, you should be able to do the easy mode. To do the normal mode, you have to sustain about 35 million DPS. 40 is better. Otherwise, you will run out of time. It will, like the boss will just enrage. So doing Shrouded Ajanara is going to give you two things. It's going to give you your Mystic Badge, which gets strong. You can see here at plus 17 or plus 16, it gets 2 extra stats there, an extra 1200 Mystic I've got on it, increased Mystic and Mystic damage 2.6%. So it's a really powerful item. And again, it's also really easy to earn. If you do it on easy mode, which basically any character you're playing should be able to do it, a lot of my alts can do it, you'll be able to, really easily just get the badge. No problem. It's going to take a while because you're going to earn the tokens. Earning the tokens, like for me, for my badge, I had to buy the badge first from the NPC. I didn't have luck seeing badges drop, and since I bought the badge, I've seen like 5, 6 badges drop. With the badges dropping, you can salvage them for more tokens, and you use these tokens to upgrade your badge. You can see here 5 tokens or 20 ethereal vials. Better to go with the 5 tokens. Much better. Also from here there comes a, what do you call it? The amulet. I've gotten 2 amulet drops. Unfortunately, they're not the right skills. I want to have Hone Slash, 1 Strike, 10 Cuts. I've got Hone Slash and Bleeding Edge. Alright, so again, easy. You want to start doing that as soon as you can, every day. Get your runs in. Once you can sustain 35 million plus, you can do normal clear. So let's go in here. I'm going to do 3rd spec just because to slow it down and show it as that, and then I'll show some lightning runs also. 3rd spec is good because you have a lot of iframe, but the DPS is a lot less. But it's a good way just to show it. So your DPSing boss has a couple mechs. Once you hit it, he's going to jump to the middle, he's going to jump in the sky. So we'll see what we get here. Jumps in the sky. Hold your shift key, run, and tight yourself back. Come back around, get all of those, then run out of the circle. Run back in, and you can actually pick up all 3, but you need to pick up definitely one of them. Then you got an iframe, so you have to do an iframe in time for when he comes back to the ground there. Every time he gets a red one, you got the iframe there. I feel like my volume might be too loud on the game compared to what my voice is being recorded as. But yeah, so that's it. He's going to go in the sky. You're going to do that run around. I'll show it a couple times. You'll get the hang of it as you do it more and more often. And it's random if he goes in the sky or if he goes on the ground. Ground mech here will come up in a bit. Every time he does that red circle, CC. Whatever you want to do. And, oh shit. Again, as long as you can sustain 35 mil, you can please. So now, here's grab. I go behind him, run forward, I run right in front of him. You gotta stand in front of him. That's usually where the orb thing there will appear. Get behind him again, run in front, gather all 3, then 3 CCs. 3 CCs. That 2 break a shield, 1 CC's hit. And that's it. That's the mech. It's done. So I'll run through it a couple times just to show it. I'll show one on lightning, one on fire. Depending on what your class is, you gotta stay close to him. You can't be far. Just, do your iframe, stand close, just DPS. Normal mode's not very complicated. You'll get the hang of it fairly quickly. I think I can do this while watching TV now. I've been sort of grinding it and watching Arrested Development. Yeah, so it's not hard. The bonus rewards you'll get, you can see there 4 to 12 Ajanara emblems, 2 to 6 Grandmaster. And then a bonus reward there again, 4 to 12, 2 to 6, whatever. So yeah, lightning is a little bit. Let's go lightning here for the next run. So I'll do a couple runs here. Just watch it. The mechs aren't complicated. You'll do it a few times. You'll get the hang of it. Again, as long as you can do sustain 35 million, you'll beat the enrage timer. I think it's 35 million. Definitely 40 million beats the enrage timer. You got to do this. Doing it on normal mode. I mean, I did it for a month and I never got a badge drop, and I've had like 5, maybe 6 of them drop. Okay, so again, we'll go back in on normal here. It's super... once you do this a few times, it's very easy. I mean, obviously, the faster your DPS, the quicker you'll get through it. I don't use that macro shit when I play lightning, so it's a little bit messy sometimes. But here, we'll do this. Just going to DPS him down to get the first stage of mech. Okay, he went in the sky. I start shift running. Shift run and tight yourself back around because you got to pick up these up. Just shift run yourself back, get out of the circles. Once you grab them all, you run straight out of the circle, then you come back to the middle. And then once I picked up 3, I do my C thing. Once I've grabbed all 3, it's a good time to just, figure out your personal class's timing for that iframe. And then sometimes I just do that. I mean, like the DPS here is just, I'm just mindlessly DPSing here. It's not anything special. I'm just DPSing him to the next mech, and again, with the next mech, he'll jump to the middle. So now you can see he's out of the middle. When he jumps back to the middle, I gotta focus and just get myself behind him. That's all I'm gonna do. If he's a ground mech, I'm just gonna get myself behind him. There's a better way to do it with the ground mech. You can jump in the air. Okay, so I'm just running behind him. Stand in front of him. So those orbs should appear. Ah, fuck. See, I messed that up. So we're gonna wipe that. So with the orbs, it should be right in front of him. The orb appears. Now, if you get too close to him, you're not gonna get the orb. If you get too far to the side or wiggly, like to left or right, see, sometimes the orb doesn't spawn straight in front of him. I don't know why that is. It might be based on my location at the time that decides where the orb spawns. I may have been off center. But most of the time, it's going to be straight in front of him, stand a couple feet in front of him. And also, if you can recover it. You can tab up. I have my fingers on the push to talk button, so that messed me up. But you can tab up, and you can quickly hold shift and move yourself to the side. I'm using push to talk, so it makes it a little bit hard for me to do that part there. I might, it's not holding push to talk at that point. This is the entire fight I'm holding push to talk. Shift run and then just tighten yourself, just loop back around, collect them all, and then run out of the circle. And now run back in. You can pick up all 3 of them. You have enough time there. Just DPSing now to the next phase. So because we had air in the first phase, next phase will be what's it called? Ground, right? Just DPSing him. He'll jump to the middle. And I'm going to run behind him. So when he jumps the middle... Oh, shit. I didn't see there. Okay, he jumps the middle. I'm going to run behind him. If you touch those red explosions on the outside of the ring, like those ones you see there, that's going to take a stack off of you. It'll mess up your mechs. So run in front, run back to him. Straight in front of him like that. I get the orb. Go behind him. Run forward, shift run. And then 3 CCs. You gotta collect all 3 orbs and 3 CCs real quick. And the rest are just DPS. We'll do another run here, give you a chance to see again, and we'll talk through it again. And as long as you can sustain 35 mil, you can do this. The mechs are not complicated, they're not punishing. It's very easy. You use your shift run to collect all the orbs. There's a better way to do it. I've seen people do it where they like shift run anytime you want, right? Shift run when he's on the ground, and you can avoid the explosion that knocks you up in the air. So that way you can collect, I think, all 3 there and DPS them harder, sustain DPS. But for your first few runs here, just do it the easy way, just like this, So we'll go out again and we'll do one more run. Again, everyone should be doing this. Start doing this right away. It gives you the best badge in game. It gives you the tokens. It's easy to earn. You just do it every day. You need, I think, is it 240 tokens or something of the basic tokens, not the grand ones, to get the Mystic badge. Alright, so just going back in on normal. Hard, I don't have the DPS for. I mean, last time I tried it, I think I was doing like 80 million something at best. Now I can do like 90 something, maybe 100 million. Because I upgraded my stuff to Starcross on 3 of them. Still waiting for the other ones to get higher before I do Starcross. Alright. Also here, you get lots of XP for killing him on normal mode. It's like 600,000 XP with the premium and this regular soup. What am I eating here? If you use the Sanctum of the Masters charm that gives you 100% combat XP combined with the 200% soup, this soup here, you combine those two along with your premium, you get like 1.2 million every kill. That's really good XP when you're farming. So even if you're farming him for items, be it the amulet or the mystic badge, the 1.2 million every like minute and a half, 2 minutes per kill, whatever your DPS speed is, it's pretty decent. It's a really good way to earn XP fast. Right, so again, we're going to go here. Just DPSing him down to get him to max. He's either going to go in the sky or he's going to go on the ground. You can see what it ends up being. You should, that big red thing he does, that is the it's my flash steps. It's hard to play while holding him. Was behind him, running forward, standing in front of him. Get the orange. Get behind him. Pick up those three CCs. So I'm doing my 2, my 3, and my X, which I have as a knockdown. Any 3 CCs. So it's got to be 3 CCs. So your cloud. Okay, and next one will be the air. I'm just DPSing him down. The real tricky part is the ground mech. That's the only time I really have a problem is the ground mech, where I may not be standing directly in front of him, or sometimes the 3 orbs spawn off kilter for some reason, and then I don't get the I don't get it. So again, he goes in the air, I start shift running, and I just loop back around, pick them all up. Once you pick them all up, head out of the circle, stand out of the circle, explosion, come back in. You only need one of them. Iframe. You got to learn your iframe there. So me, if I pick up all 3, and you don't want to pick them up if they're on the red circle like they were there, because then it's going to reduce the stack and you'll fail the mechs. So don't touch those red circles that explode around the map. So you should have a basic, a pretty solid understanding of this. It's not complicated. It's just, you know, whooping the shit out of him, avoiding the attacks, walking in circles around him. Again, not hard. Remember, you can shift run anytime you want, and doing that is going to get you to get all the circles real quickly. We'll do one more run and we'll call that. So yeah, hope that helps for those of you who are wanting to do this. Remember, as long as you can do 35 million sustain, you can do the normal mode. But anybody who can do like, I think like 5-6 million sustain DPS should be doing the easy mode. Start away right away on the easy mode, start earning those tokens. Do one more last run. I'll do maybe fire on this one. Again, it's super easy. It's not hard. Don't be afraid to get in here. When you do it a few times, you can just kind of do it while watching TV after a bit. Like, that's what I usually do. The only kind of tricky part will be the ground one, where sometimes it doesn't spawn right in front of him, but whatever. I should see in there. I haven't played fire really in a while. Not really good at it. But again, you're just walking around him. Even if he hits you, catches you, but it's not bad. He goes in the sky. Shift run, loop around, get them all, go out. Come back in, you can get all 3. C iframe and DPS. The next one will be the ground. So again, when he's always going to the sky one, he's going to do the ground. So when he comes back to the middle, that's when I'm paying attention. Huh, that day is doing CC. Weird. Lightning rod didn't. The timing was weird on it. I mean, my DPS is enough. I can just kind of just DPS through it. But I mean, if the mechs, you know, even if they're doing like 35 mil. Okay, pushing towards mech phase here. 80 and 40%. So 40%, he's gonna go to the middle. I'm gonna get behind him. Run, shift, pick up L3, come back in front of him, stand in front of him a couple feet away, see like that? Then get behind. And there you go, 3 CCs, got the 3 CCs. And the rest is just DPS, that's it. He does a red, I do an iframe, just kind of DPSing through. Rewards from this are really good. The ranking rewards, a lot of gold, the weekly reward, season reward, right? So there you go. Like, if you check the rewards, Shrouded Ajanara, let's see here. The weekly reward, being top 30, is 900 gold. Even if the top 100 is 600 gold a week. Pretty good. Season reward, top 30, you're looking at 1500 gold, 10 mil XP. Top 100, 1000 gold. And you also get quite a few of these tokens, right? You can see, yeah. So yeah, that's Shrouded Ajanara. Not hard. As long as you can sustain 35 million DPS, you can do normal mode. I think let's say 40 mil. As long as you do 40 mil, you'll beat the enraged timer. And even if you're playing this game, do the easy mode. Easy mode is very easy. Easy mode is like as long as you can do like 5 million sustain, 6 million, something like that. It's not hard at all. But yeah, so there's a little guide video for those who needed that. Yeah, cool. Have a good one.